gets hot, he is one of the hottest players on the planet. But unfortunately, he has a lot of cold streaks in there. And I think part of that is because, again, he doesn't get to play every single day. And I think that's going to change at the start of the season. I think he's going to get a lot of playing time with Addison Russell suspended because he can also play second base. I think him and Zobrist are going to do a tandem there. But here's the thing. He's not a great defender anywhere, and he strikes out too much to be a strong part of the lineup. So until he either figures that out and figures out how to put the bat on the ball more, or there's just an opening for him, I just don't see him playing every day.
I just looked at Jason Hayward's contract, and
it's ridiculous.
I almost lost my dinner. My goodness.
Yeah, it's bad.
You're paying.
Here's the thing. The Cubs didn't even offer him the most money. The Cardinals did.
No way. Oh, he just chose to get away from the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Well, you can't blame him there.
No,
St. Louis smells like this.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this contract is nuts.
No, it's very bad.
20 million this year, and then basically 21 or 22 million dollars until 2023. Oh,
yeah, it was what 7 years, 184.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 years, 184.
8. Okay.
8. Yeah, I thought it was 7. Even better.
Yeah, it's just you're just stuck with him, and
there was rumors of a possible bad contract swap with the Giants this offseason because they were looking for an outfielder, and there's talk of either a Hayward Samardzija or a Hayward Melanson swap, but I guess that never.
I would have taken Samardzija back. The Shark.
He's been bad.
The Shark.
Yeah, but at least Hayward plays elite level defense still, and last season he was about league average offensively, which obviously that's not worth $20+ million a year, but it's better than playing average defense and below average offense. So he'd had the year before. So
yeah, at least he's contributing something.
Yeah, he's trending in the right direction. Every year around this time, there's all the videos of Hayward finally figured his swing out, and he doesn't figure his swing out, but we'll see, I guess, in a couple of weeks. But
another disappointing player is Tyler Chatwood. Is there a hope for him, or because you're paying him a lot of money too for the next couple of years?
He's bad.
He's only allowed one walk though, and
no, that was
9
until
innings
last night. He pitched 9 innings through the first inning last night, and he had only allowed 1 walk. Last year, we did a thing on our podcast where we were tracking his innings to walks ratio, and he finished up with just about, I think it was 1 walk away from 1 walk per inning. Nice. That's how many people he walks. And last night he ended up walking 2 or 3 guys, so that kind of shot that to hell. But he's bad. He's got great stuff, and when he has command, he's unreal. The problem is he very rarely has command.
Nope.
It's a terrible contract.
He's so bad that when I look up projections, he doesn't even show up.
No, he's gonna be. Yeah. He's not going to be in the rotation. He's going to be in the bullpen. He's going to be in the bullpen, and he's going to be far towards the end of the bullpen. Break class in case of emergency type stuff when you're down 13-1 in the 4th inning.
Yeah,
he's that guy.
Put him in there for mop up. There you go.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the Cubs have about 4 of those guys in the bullpen. So between him, Dunsing, Kinsler, am I forgetting anyone, Josh?
I think so.
Yeah. Those 3 are bad.
Who's going to be the closer?
Strop.
I mean, I'm all for Strop. I've been a Strop guy for as long as I've lived. I've always loved Strop, and I've defended him on the internet. He's the Cubs' best reliever in franchise history, and it's not particularly close. But it's either him or Morrow. The problem is Morrow's never healthy.
Yeah.
But past them two, you got C.J. Edwards, who's got great stuff.
Injured,
but again, he's injured right now, but he has command issues. Then you've got Brad Brock, the big signing of the offseason, who has mono and is out for the foreseeable future.
I had mono last year. That's
his velocity is like way down, and the bullpen is just a wasteland at this point. It's horrible.
Oh my
It's
God.
bad.
I genuinely don't know how they're going to close out games because Morrow's not going to be healthy for at least the first month of the season, and Strop has a hamstring issue. They say he's going to be ready for opening day, but who knows if there's going to be a setback. And if Strop goes down, that bullpen is in huge trouble. That's what happened down the stretch last season. Was Strop had hurt his hamstring, and then the bullpen fell apart because he was the glue.
We have some pieces in AAA. I think, don't we, Trev?
Yeah,
like younger pieces
Albert Alzolay he's the Cubs' top pitching prospect, which he's freaking hurt and working back from an injury. Once he gets back, I think he could be a strong piece in the bullpen. He's a starter by trade, but he's got great stuff, and he's very young. It might be a year or two before he's in the rotation, but I think he could be a great reliever for at least the second half of this season. And then Dylan Maples, if he can find his command, which he's had a great spring, but the Cubs just don't have a lot of pitching depth.
What about the rotation? It looks like,
I'm excited.
in theory, it could be really. You got to figure Yu Darvish is going to bounce back.
Oh, for sure.
He hit 97 the other day.
Yeah, he looked incredible this spring. I think he just needed some time to recover. He tried to push it last season and kind of fell apart on him. I think the rotation's solid as long as they stay healthy.
There's a lot of potential there. And Quintana, I think, I always liked. I don't know. He's
a great number 3.
There you go. Yeah.
And every rotation needs that. He's a guy. He's not going to put up like crazy numbers, but he's going to go out there and he's going to have a 3.5 ERA, and he's going to keep you in ball games, and that's what you need.
Yep.
And maybe Cole Hamels can.
I love Hamels.
Me and Josh had this argument on our last podcast because I think Josh is a lot higher on Cole Hamels than I am.
Yes, I'm a Hamels guy.
I think he falls back to earth. I think he's like 36, 37 years old. I think he kind of comes back to earth after that crazy second half he had last year. And I think the Cubs should have cut him loose and kept Drew Smyly because they project to be the same exact pitcher. And Drew Smyly costs $6 million and Cole Hamels costs $20 million.
Yeah. Oh, and I mean, it could all come down to just a couple people bouncing back. If Darvish bounces back, and Chris Bryant is going to.
Yeah, we were basically missing an MVP last year, and and for some reason, Pacoda projects the Cubs to lose 15 more games than last year.
I saw something. I forget what it projected the Cubs to finish last in the NL Central.
That was Pacoda.
I went on record
wins in last place.
I want a record saying if the Cubs finish last, I will shave my head. I'll grow a mohawk. There is no way the Cubs are finishing in last place. I don't care.
I have a tweet that kind of blew up that I said that if the Cubs finish in last with less than 80 wins, because it has them at 79 and in last place, that I would get a Cincinnati Reds tattoo.
Oh my goodness!
So, I took it a step further.
Yeah. So see, we both have a lot riding on this. So.
Right.
But how do you think? I mean, this whole division is in theory real close. I mean, the Brewers are stacked. The Cardinals are stacked. Yeah. I don't think much of the Pirates. And the Reds are just weird. They changed their whole team.
I don't know what to think about the Reds. Ask me about the Reds on like June 1st. Then I might have an idea of what they are. I mean, I think the Cubs, Cardinals, and Brewers could all win between 85 and 95 games. I think the Reds, if everything breaks just right, could win about 90. And I think if everything breaks wrong, they could win 70. I mean, I think the Reds are kind of, like you said, they're wonky as hell. I have no idea what to expect from them. And I think the Pirates are going to be Pirates are going to be one of those teams that, you don't want to play them. Like, you're not going to beat up on them. They're not going to lose games by a lot of runs. I think they're just going to have a tough time winning close games. They're just a step behind everyone else.
Yeah. Their offense is not great, and they have no depth anywhere. So, I mean, if someone gets so much as a paper cut, the whole team is toxic.
So, for sure.
So yeah, but they have to wrap everybody in bubble wrap or something like that,
right,
when they're not playing. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. This was awesome. Travis and Josh from Grand Slam Podcast. It's at Grand Slam Pod. Thank you so much. This was awesome.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening. We'll be back tomorrow with another episode. I welcome back Chris Carter, and we talk about everything going on with the Steelers. Thanks again to Josh and Travis from the Grand Slam Podcast. Talk to you later. Another episode is in the bag.
Imagine there was a way you could get an extra 20% off already incredible prices at Kildare Village. Well, there is. Just sign up to Privilege, our rewards program, and you'll be invited to our exclusive private sale, where you can enjoy an additional 20% off at participating Kildare Village brands between 29th of March and April 7th. T's and C's apply. Sign up at kildarevillage.com and find something extraordinary every day. Imagine there was a way you could get an extra 20% off already incredible prices at Kildare Village. Well, there is. Just sign up to Privilege, our rewards program, and you'll be invited to our exclusive private sale, where you can enjoy an additional 20% off at participating Kildare Village brands between 29th of March and April 7th. T's and C's apply. Sign up at kildarevillage.com and find something extraordinary every day.